Hi, welcome back to Ohio Boys Podcast. Oh, just want to start this off by saying make sure you follow us subscribe to our YouTube channel, Ohio Boys Productions. Follow us on Instagram, also at Ohio Boys Productions. Would love that.
OBP
Beautiful.
Fest, July 22nd.
Yeah, oh yes, OBP Fest, July 22nd. Be there, be square. Don't be a square, or they're gonna have to smoke you.
Do you know
like a
why?
cigarette.
Do you know why they say be there, be square?
Why?
It's because you're not around.
Oh,
No,
oh wow, that's beautiful. Actually, it was a good joke.
No, that's why.
Good joke.
Yeah.
Yo, Dap him on
Fun
that good joke.
fact. You know what? That's a nice
Go
fact.
fuck yourself.
That's a nice fact.
Hey, why? Just give him a little bit of love. He deserves it.
Forgive these goobers because they just got back from a marathon.
My body hurts so bad.
Phil abused them for a whole
Let's-
weekend.
Let's talk about it.
Well, today is what? May 29th. We are
It's Memorial
Memorial
Day.
Day.
Memorial Day. Memorial
Yeah,
Day
buddy.
in America. So
Shout out to all
If
of
you're
them.
not from America, your country's not real.
that's not how that works. But going on. So we went out to Phil's parents' camper, had a lot of drinks, had a lot of fun. Hey, you guys detail how was it going?
We showed up with more beer than you can fit in the fridge.
Yes.
And
Whole
then
trunk.
And
You
then
guys
we
should
had
have
to
seen the
buy
picture.
more beer by day 3.
More beer than
I
Disney
showed
even
up.
bought.
I'm gonna make a rough guesstimate because I know I at least got 60 down because I came out with 230 racks, and I still had to buy more beer.
I didn't drink any of those rocks. I drink
It was
Pat's Blue Ribbon the whole weekend.
You drink PBR?
I drank
Ugh.
PBR and Jose Cuervo.
I was
'cause
say he drunk a
don't
lot
have
of
self-respect.
PBR. He drunk a lot of PBR. It's
them,
kind
them rocks were going down like water.
Yeah, I kind of wish I would have went with the rocks, but I get why the white boys fuck with the PBR.
Why?
Cause that shit felt good. I felt like
Tastes
an American.
nasty.
It's not a bad beer.
Mark, when
Is it
you,
a great
but when
beer?
you're
No.
drinking a lot of them, they start to taste like, you know, when your water has some tang to it in the morning out
No.
your faucet.
no.
No.
Y'all ain't never had
My water
tang
does
water?
not have
No.
tanginess to
Water tastes like water for real.
Oh shit!
Low
I
key.
need to go get my pipes checked.
it. Yeah. They're putting
Probably
dirty grandma hooking your shit up or something.
with some the Flint water.
Maybe I'll start rapping like them niggas. If I drink enough of their water,
No,
I'll become the punch god.
no. But I just say this weekend was fun. It was a great weekend.
I
What's the
slept
best part of the
outside
weekend?
twice.
We played so much 3-man.
Then his parents were scared. His
It was-
parents found a newfound respect for us because like we got up at 10 in the morning the one day, and we played 3-man for about 4 or 5 hours, and then we stopped for about an hour, and then we played again. So like every time his parents saw us, we were playing, and they were just like, "You guys were like coherent this morning, and now you're sloshed, and you're still rolling these dice."
Did you guys do anything besides play
No.
drinking games?
We built a gazebo.
We did help build a gazebo.
How fun was that?
Terrible.
It was
cool.
really funny. We kept making Xavier get up on the ladder.
I'm scared of heights.
I would say we ran like we were like kind of getting close to the end of the gazebo, and then something happened to where they had to take like the entire top half of the gazebo down and redo it.
We put on one of the support bars backwards.
Yeah.
Nice. That's great for the
That
structural
sucked.
integrity.
Not everybody, but a good amount of people started to get piss-themed nicknames, which was good.
But like piss pot.
Yeah, I was the big pisser.
Oh, why
Big
didn't we
pisser?
use piss pop?
Piss pop. We had But our
had
buddy
Piss
Sam was-
Monster.
the piss wizard.
How's he doing? He's a mysterious, mystical
I-
beast.
He wouldn't let me come in his backyard today.
He doesn't want you on his property.
That's
You
fair.
degenerate.
Just look at you.
I would say
He's met you.
Damn.
He knows.
shit.
Fuck you, niggas.
I would say no. Sam was good. It was good to see him. It's always good to see Sam. Hi, Sam. We love
Shout out
you.
to Samantha.
I would say
Sam
we-
does not watch this shit.
He definitely does not.
Back door open. We're at Mark's house, by the way, because we didn't have studio time today. We just got back in town like an hour ago.
It's okay.
Yep. Yeah, buddy.
Recuperation.
I would say no, but it was a good weekend. Like we played a lot of 3-man. I made a rule in a 3-man that everyone loves, and I feel very not accomplished, but I feel good about
It
it.
was
Everyone
a welcome
loves?
addition.
Yes.
Mark, you know in
What does
the
that even
mushroom,
mean?
you know in the mushroom game how the 8 is a date, and then you have to drink whenever like your partner drinks. He did that in 3-man, but it was everyone had a partner, kind of like the name rule, but he
Damn.
got to pick them. So if you were partnered with the 3-man, and you rolled a 3, you couldn't roll out for him, but you'd have to drink for it.
It was
There was
great.
2 3-men.
Wow,
It was amazing.
you're a menace.
A lot of people
And then if
got
you
drunk
didn't, if you
really
didn't-
fast.
if you got your rule, instead of helping out your partner because they were the 3-man, you would just pair them off with someone else.
that I'm gonna say that happened a lot. I thought people like, oh fuck that, like I'm just
Take
gonna
the
like
rule
get rid.
away. No, we just switch up the dates.
Hey, you're partner with 3-man now. But I'd say that was probably.
I
one
almost
of
saw Phil
best parts.
fight Ace because they got partnered up, Mark. And when they got partnered up, as soon as they got partnered up, like Phil's already hammered. He's trashed. Ace instantly throws the dice off the table. Instantly.
I was like already 3-man.
Yeah, no, he was 3-man, and then he had just rolled out, and then Ace was next to him and was his partner, and threw it off the table. And when I tell you, I thought the camp police were gonna come. The way he started yelling at him,
He has very ill-advised timing. I will say,
Ace.
when he fucks up, it's royal. It's
I'm not gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna be completely honest.
great.
It was the funniest shit on the planet because, like, I think it was like either Xavier or Phil were 3-men and they were partnered together, and it was like Xavier because what happened is it's like Xavier and Phil are sitting right next to each other. So Phil rolled out and Xavier just rolled right back in, and it was like, here we go again.
Yeah, and it's annoying though too, because like if you're next to your partner, like it's the best to have because we're sitting in like the 6s, so it's like people on the end of the table and then 2 and 2. It's good when you're across from someone. And that's your partner. Because if you're sitting next to them, you're gonna roll a 7. Like, say you're 3-man or your partner's 3-man, and they're sitting next to you. If you roll a 3 and a 4, that's 3-man and 7 ahead. So you have to drink twice.
It was so amazing. I feel like just the 3-man games by themselves got people like really, really lit.
Yeah, that rule
Better
didn't
or
help,
worse
though.
than
It
last
did not
year?
help. This
This 3-man.
last year was more eccentric and probably had the same amount of drinking. This was a consistent slow burn of you're just getting drunker.
Last
by
year was
the,
so fun.
by the hour.
Day drinking at the car smash, and then that same night.
That's Labor Day. Is it?
We did have it is. We had a good Labor Day last year though.
That was great.
Last year's Memorial Day, I conned all these fools into playing Johnny 40 hands.
Tyler doesn't even drink beer and was willing to play.
I tried until I had to tap out because my body was like,
Don't
no,
drink beer. What are you doing?
no.
We should take Miller bottles next year and let's dump them out and let's put apple in there for them.
Ciders?
Cider boys or
I
something.
just grab me, just get me some.
Some ciders
some
and we'll fill up
ciders.
the empty
I'm gonna
40 containers.
Hurt myself.
It's okay.
Can we get a keg
There's
out?
so much
Can we
sugar.
get a keg to the camper?
I was debating on buying one for this weekend, but I figured I'll do it either 4th of July or Labor Day. Probably
Dude.
Labor Day.
Get it Labor Day.
Do a cake stand.
Because
It's
my
so
parents,
much cheaper.
It is, but it isn't. It depends on how much you're really going to drink out of it.
We're
Because
gonna drink the entire thing.
Dude, come
Probably.
on.
How would
Even
you?
a smallie we could probably kill in,
How would you
in
feel?
hours.
How would you feel if you got a keg and that bitch lasted you a day?
I'd be more proud than I am upset.
It'd probably
It'd-
be
it'd a
cheaper
good
than the
time.
beer that you had to get in the cans,
I was gonna
honestly.
say, because if you drink a keg, that means you basically drank like a 45 pack, right?
Oh, it depends on the size of the keg. The biggest keg you can get is I think a half keg, and that's like 245 beers, 260 maybe.
The one we got for Jacob's going away party, that was probably like
going away
60. beer.
No, that wasn't his
It was
going
graduation party.
His graduation party. Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
and that was
That was probably like 60 beers.
that was terrible because that was like one of those parties where we didn't have alcohol for some reason, and we only had that, and that thing.
We
got
were
tapped
trusting in the
like,
plug,
an
and the
hour.
plug didn't come through.
No, that was homecoming. I almost had to kill that dude.
Yeah.
I
Listen,
can't believe y'all thought that they put crack on the nachos. It was literally just pink Himalayan salt.
Okay, but to
Listen,
be
listen.
fair,
No,
would that
Mark,
be
it
out of
was
the
pink
realm?
Himalayan salt.
Would
And
that
the
be out
nachos
of the
bust.
realm of
'Cause I started
possibility?
eating them bitches, and then Mark was like, "Xavier, stop! You're gonna be addicted to crack." And I was like,
it wasn't
"What?"
crack. It was bath salts. They told her they put bath salts
Bath
on
salts, yeah.
on
It
the
was
nachos.
pink Himalayan salt.
But to be fair, the people that he hangs around
Time out.
with,
See up. First off, nobody ate them bitches for like a good 3 hours.
I
until
ate
no. Because Jacob was the first nigga to go up buy them. Was like, hey, yo, these are like okay. Like they lied to us.
It's not bath salt.
Also-
because Mark's a tweak. Why would they put bath salts on
'Cause they're
nachos?
crackheads.
because they're crackheads.
They didn't need them. You thought they were just gonna drug us?
Just for
I'll-
shits and giggles. They're gonna give out. Crackheads are gonna start giving out free
They
drugs.
stole $100 from us.
They
No, they
did.
didn't. We got it back.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
No, we
No, we
didn't.
did.
That dude brought that the Mike's Hards because when he came back, I was like, "Hey, bro, you got to go get that shit for us." Like, I'm not playing with you.
They bought us like a good. We gave them. I feel like we gave them at least
Are you
200.
talking about Charles?
No,
Not Charles.
him.
He
I
doesn't
almost
like
killed
Charles.
him.
He does not like
I
Charles.
wouldn't give him dick.
Charles the crackhead.
I wouldn't give him AIDS. I don't want him to have nothing from me.
I would say no. We
Y'all
gave.
should let me whoop his ass.
We
no,
should have.
it
There's
would have been
still time.
sad. Sometimes you just gotta let people who are at the rock bottom just stay there.
Time out. Hold on, real quick.
Tyler was with it.
Tyler was only with it because buddy got really mouthy, and Tyler was trying to break it up. It was like, don't get mouthy with me. I'm trying to help you.
That shit was funny though, cause I was talking my shit. Tyler walked up the driveway with me, and I was like, you think I'm about to fight you fair? I was like, we're about to jump you, and that's when he stopped talking shit. I was like, okay, yeah, you're a bitch.
This is so terrible.
Huh?
Phil, if we
Fuck
brought
him.
kayaks, could we get on that lake?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mark, we're gonna get a pontoon boat instead.
oh. Why would you get
Why
it? Kayaks are so much more stable than your pontoon boat.
No, the fuck it's not.
Yeah, I'm not rocking with that one, Mark. I don't think that's true.
I don't trust any of you fucks on a boat with me.
Why?
I'd rather
about
take.
you,
my
I
own
Trust.
can't
chances.
swim. I'm
I
not
can't
gonna
swim
do.
either. That's what I'm saying.
I'd say I can't swim. I'm not about to sit there
So
and play
wait,
around.
So you're telling
Tyler,
me
I'm
you
not
wanna
gonna
get in
lie.
a plastic
Easy.
kayak that could easily tip over.
But if it tips over, that's my fault.
It is. It's my
So
fault.
what, you
But-
think we're gonna sink a metal pontoon
No, I
boat?
think you're gonna knock me off the boat.
Yeah, you're gonna play
Tyler,
some dumb shit.
And
It's gonna
then
be a small
sit there and be
pontoon
like, ha, we're not jumping in after them because the lake's nasty.
No,
The
I
lake is nasty. I'm not jumping in
I-
after
I
you, so I
wouldn't-
can't let you fall in that
Yeah, I
boat.
was gonna say I wouldn't throw you in that water. That's a war crime.
because we can't afford.
You'd have like melanoma.
We can't afford like a 35-foot
Wait, go ahead.
pontoon
Say that
boat.
again.
melanoma. I don't know what it is.
Melanoma.
No, melanoma. Unknown or whatever the fuck. Like, Seamus jumped in that
Winona.
water yesterday. When he came out the water, it was just bones.
Went into the water.
He looked like Brooke.
Yeah,
Why
he
did
was
he-
talking about
he
the
was
lake from the
sitting, like,
Simpsons movie?
Yes.
He was sitting like on the edge of a dock,
Okay.
and then he just kind of slipped in and like stood in it. It's about like waist high.
And I was like, "You're gross." I was like, "Your dick. You're gonna have pimples on your dick tomorrow, dog." That water's gross. It
is
smells
kinda grody.
gross.
Disgusting.
A lot of good memories, a lot of good things that were said. Phil was drunk at like yesterday night, and let's just say this kid Seamus is his cousin, family friend.
He's like a family friend.
He said something like really crazy about this girl that we were with, and then Phil was just like, "You have a lot of high standards for a low standard type of guy," and I was like, "Whoa."
Good for you, Phil.
Hey,
Way to
no,
put him in his place.
No, that's so terrible. Like, okay, did he deserve it? Yes.
Hold
but-
on. You want to talk about terrible things that we've said to Seamus? Literally last year, you kept telling me and Phil that you were gonna fuck his girlfriend to humble him.
Oh my god.
This is true.
don't
I would
remember-
love to see
don't
Tyler
remember-
try and
I
do
don't
that.
remember saying that. I do remember fucking with him about his girlfriend, but I do not remember saying I was gonna fuck his girlfriend because
I remember
she was
that.
a child.
She was a child.
No, they're not children. They're
He was like 17 last year.
No, he's like 19. He had to be 18 last
She was
year.
18.
Pretty sure he's 18 now. I swear to. I don't know.
Yeah,
Hey,
you're just
listen.
trying to cover your tracks over here. That's
No,
all
I'm
it
not
is.
trying to cover my tracks. If I said it, I said it.
He
but
said, "I'm gonna fuck a 17-year-old girl to humble Seamus."
yeah.
Shame on you.
I don't know if Tyler can pull that
Shame
off.
on
I'm
you.
not,
This,
I'm not,
this is all
I'm
because
not
you
gonna
called Tyler boy.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, nigga.
lie. You think Tyler can pull that off?
Fucking a 17-year-old? Probably.
No, even just like stealing somebody's girl.
It
I don't
depends on
think.
the
I don't
girl.
think Tyler could do that.
Oh, is she blind? He has a nice voice. She might think he's
I ain't
Barry
worried
White.
about you. I'm not worried about you niggas. I'm good. It is what it is.
Tyler, I'd
Nah,
love to
He's
see
not
you
worried
pull
about
it
us.
off.
He's worried about the
I'd be
feds.
cheering you on.
I'm cool. I'm chilling. I fuck you niggas for real.
We'd
My
be
mom.
young and Mr. Steal girl right behind you.
Oh,
We'd be
I
hyping
feel
you
like I
up,
would
but
never.
I just don't think you would ever do that.
I wouldn't, because I believe in karma, and I believe that if you steal someone away from someone else, it's gonna come back, and that's the same thing that's gonna happen to you.
So you
So
just
I
saying
probably
things.
I stay
that's
safe.
why you trauma bond her, do you?
No,
That's why she can't leave.
Okay, that's terrible.
Gaslight,
That's-
gatekeep,
That's
girl
terrible.
boss.
nah. I'd rather not. Like, if you want to be there, you'll be there because you want to be there, not because.
No, bitch, you're there because I want you to be there.
Nah,
Okay.
I'm good. I'm good. But I'm gonna say. This was a very good, memorable weekend. If you haven't been keeping track with the NBA Finals, today, Monday, May 9th, 29th, some bullshit like that, Memorial Day.
It's Game 7.
Game 7, and we
Man,
are.
Extenders went
This
crazy.
is tonight, but like we might as well preview a Celtics Nuggets finals and just be like,
Hey, nigga, chill out over there. You talking a lot.
I'm
listen.
rooting for
I've
the
been
Heat.
saying that the Heat was gonna do it, but
it's gonna be a Celtics.
I think
dub.
the Celtics might pull it off because
It don't matter because the Nuggets are winning the finals. So.
they're in
I
Boston.
remember several podcasts ago saying that I think the Celtics got it, and then they were down 3, and I was like, I was very wrong. Look at me now.
Listen,
Look at
bought
me
low.
now.
you bought low.
Fresher than a motherfucker.
No, actually, at the time they were still the favorite.
How you down 3-0 still the favorite, bro? I'm telling you, this shit's
They-
rigged.
dude,
They
were-
weren't
they
down
were the
3-0 at the
favorite.
time. They were like down 1.
They were the Vegas favorite.
No.
In
After
Game 4.
the first two, Game 3, they were the Vegas favorite for the night.
Exactly.
Like Game 3, they were favored it
They were still the favorite.
Yeah,
because
and Game
you
4.
believe you
Because
you
the extenders.
no because you believe that all right. Like if anyone can turn around, it's the Celtics. Like
Yeah,
they have a
Adam
good, they have
Silver
a
going
very.
crazy.
But the odds are also
Them
set
niggas
by
is
the
cooking.
field.
I'm not
odds-
gonna lie. They saw the Bloodline storyline in WWE and they was like, we got to do something about
Nah,
this.
the betting odds in Vegas are set up by the field, so a lot of
say,
people
yeah.
were probably just betting the Celtics.
That's also
Can
They
you
correct.
usually don't
imagine?
intervene with that
It's
unless
30 seconds left in the final quarter, and fucking Jey Uso comes out onto the court.
He super kicks Jason Tatum. Gives the ball to Jimmy Butler.
I would say I've watched. What is it? I think it was like
I want to watch someone get Samoa.
was it Night of Champions?
Yeah.
I think that just passed. A lot of good shit happened happening on.
What? Is my foot, please? I can't sit like this.
bro, lay out on the couch. There's a couch there.
No,
A
but
whole
then I have
couch.
to turn my body.
Why don't you just snuggle up on the homie?
I did. It's hot in here, Mark. I'm a
It
big
is,
nigga.
it is
Dang.
hot as dick in here, Mark.
Crack a window.
I'm about to say.
It's all the way over
I
there.
I can't do that because we're recording. Guys.
I'm about to say. To be completely honest, I'm not gonna lie to you. I would say Night of Champions just passed WWE, and a lot of good storylines out of this one. The Bloodline looks like it's probably dead. Jay super kicked Roman
The bloodline. What do you mean the bloodline?
in the WWE. There's a faction called the Bloodline.
They're
This
the
is
Samoan Mafia.
yeah, something like that.
Pretty much.
It's Roman
Mark
Reigns
doesn't
and
like
his
wrestling,
three
and
cousins.
No, no.
It-
I
Mark,
turn the fan off. It's gonna fuck with the audio.
I would say
I'm not gonna lie. I don't give a fuck about these niggas listening. It's hot. That shit feel great.
I'm very excited for the day that Mark turns, like all WWE fans do, because you're a kid and you believe it's real. And then you learn it's fake, and you're like, nah, that shit's gay. You know, that's not even real. And
But
then
it's
you get
still
older,
good.
and then you're
No,
like, no, it's
it's-
awesome. I don't care.
It doesn't entertain me anymore. Like that's
Mark,
it.
you-
I used to watch it when I knew it was fake too. But
Yeah, Mark
it
just
just
likes
doesn't entertain
watching
me
rigged
anymore.
professional sports.
Professional.
I would say he said professional correctly.
I know these niggas just be on dick. It's okay.
I
We can't let him have nothing nice.
would say no. I would say Jay kicked Roman,
I'm not gonna lie. That
knocked
fan,
him out.
That fan was putting in work. I gotta readjust. I'm getting all sweaty. You don't feel? I can feel it. Only this half of my body is wet.
But
Am I still in camera, Meg?
yeah.
Mark, if you want to, you guys can have a little bit more room.
Okay.
I'm
No,
cool.
I like
wanna
when
get
they lay up
close.
on me.
Yeah.
Not in this
Yeah.
goddamn heat. I'm about to get shirtless.
I would say, but pretty much that was I think Asuka won the Raw Women's Championship.
You know she's like 43.
Yes.
Tyler, what
She's
is
old.
what is the entertainment value in WWE wrestling for you right now?
An 8.
It's like a good 7.5, 8, something like
No,
that.
like what is the part that entertains you? Because for me, it used to be
just good wrestling.
it used to be the storylines and the athleticism, and then like WWE kind of got a dead period of
Well-
athleticism and shitty storylines, and I just kind of fell off the train and never got back on.
Honestly, I felt like that for a while, but then it's like the Shield came, and then like it was like towards when Seth was just kind of like they were just pushing Seth over so much that I stopped really watching like WWE all
I
like
liked
that.
the Seth push more than the Roman push because Seth
I
Rollins is a
like-
better wrestler than Roman
He's
Reigns.
not.
No, he
He's
is.
not.
He is by a
If you want
lot.
to say he's a
They're the
better,
same
if you,
So
wrestler.
much more athletic.
if you wanna
he's
say he's
better
like-
on the mic, he's a better wrestler.
he's a better on the mic. Yes, I don't think he's a better wrestler than Roman. I think that there are people who are great because they're high flyers. They do like some of the stuff that, like, let's say a bigger body like a John Cena or a Rock wouldn't do.
I don't know, bro.
So that
Brock
makes them-
Lesnar was hitting shooting star presses on people.
That was like 2002,
Yeah.
and like
There's
he
no-
wasn't smart.
There's
And
no
then he
more
didn't
athletic
do it.
wrestler.
Like he did it like one time.
There's
and
no
was
more
like,
athletic
yeah, I'm
wrestler
not
than
doing
Jeff
that.
He hurt
Hardy.
himself.
There is. There's been a
No.
lot. There's been a lot.
There's
Since
there's
Jeff,
nobody.
Dean Ambrose,
Nobody is better than fucking
CM Punk.
Jeff Hardy's highlight reel, dude.
No, CM Punk is
Rob Van
is
Dam.
That
actually
man-
the greatest.
That man would
to ever do
shoot
it.
up and then jump off a 12-story building onto a fucking mat.
Yeah, Mark, he was also a crackhead.
Fucking
That's
No.
what I'm saying.
who's old buddy's McMahon's son.
Shane?
Shane
Oh, Shane was
great.
Shane jumped off like the
The
what,
Titantron.
the
He's a good
the Hell in
wrestler, but he was-
Hell in a Cell at least twice in his 40s.
He did it. Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
it
but
in-
that's not the athleticism that Jeff Hardy. Like Jeff Hardy did other shit
Mark, you
besides
know who
try and kill
Adrian Neville is?
himself. No.
Neville. I was just about
Neville
to say
was a dog.
amazing. Stop playing with him.
Ricochet is now the
AJ
black dude.
Styles,
Styles is cool.
Finn Balor.
Indie
AJ
Styles.
Styles actually
Indie Styles was good.
I'd
really
say
great.
AJ Finn Balor is just as good.
That
just
Balor-
as
I
athletic.
get
that
behind
Balor-
Balor. I'm not gonna lie.
Why?
There's something about him that really is like.
It's because they
makes
dogged
you pop
after he
from
tore
it.
his ACL, like, and he had to relinquish the title when he first won it, like when the Universal Championship first came out. He hasn't been the same since then. But like NXT used to look like New Japan Pro Wrestling. It was just a whole bunch of people trying to prove themselves. It was like AEW. Like it was like people stopped going to Raw to watch fucking NXT.
Do you know what the most entertaining wrestler was to watch?
Who?
The fucking Undertaker. You
He
know
was
why?
low-key an ass wrestler.
No, dude.
I'm not
He
gonna go that
literally
far.
balanced the goddamn tightrope, and he's like 6'10", almost 300 pounds.
If we're gonna talk about the greatest wrestlers to watch, how have nobody said Kurt Angle? Perk Angle, the Perk
Perk
Angle
Angle?
era,
I never thought Kurt Angle
the
was
Perk Angle
I
era,
never thought
some
Kurt-
of the
Kurt
best
was
shit.
fun to watch.
The feud that he had
Those
with Chris
skits.
Benoit to this day is one of the most criminally underrated feuds. The matches that those two
also-
gave us.
If I could just say this real quick, Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio
Always.
as well.
As
Oh,
a
Can
Rey
we talk about how
Mysterio.
Chavo Guerrero really had the crowd pumped just to go out and lose every match?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They loved Chavo, and WWE did not.
He was the people's champion.
Was this before or after Eddie?
Both. Chavo used to come out in lowriders on like regular nights, and then in chains and like kiss girls in the crowd, and then lose in 10 seconds.
So I don't remember, but whoever old buddy was, Carlos. I think it was Carlos.
Carlito?
Carlito. That's
he
what
just
it
the
is.
came
guy
back
who
in Puerto
eat
Rico.
the
Backlash.
apple?
Oh, I
and spit it
love
in your face?
Carlito was fun to watch.
Mark, did you not know Carlito just came back
He came back?
to save Bad Bunny in Puerto Rico?
They had listen.
The
that was
back-breaking Puerto Rican is back.
Yeah, that was
Oh.
that Backlash match might have been match of the year. Bad Bunny and Logan Paul should not be able to wrestle as well as they do.
that's fair.
Like
mean,
that's dumb.
But they put in a lot of the work.
No, they
Logan
did,
Paul
but
is a
that's
certified
just dumb.
athlete. More so Bad Bunny. Because he's just an entertainer, but that guy's wildly
silly. Because they both can act. Like we know they can
Yeah.
act. So the fact that they're that athletic, they're perfect for WWE.
Yeah. And
Logan
they're-
and the Miz's feud.
also they're good on. It helps because they're also good on mic, so they can deliver the story
they're
better.
entertainers. They're entertainers, dude.
But I'm about to say, like I love the bloodline. I love the whole bloodline push. I also love. I don't. What is it? I don't remember the Latino World Order. Love that and how they're feuding with What is Rhea Ripley's and Dominic's thing called? Don't know what their faction's called, but it's Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio.
They're fucking evil.
Yeah.
There's a couple factions that have teamed up, and now they be in like 10-person bangouts,
What is
10
it?
to 20 people bangouts.
So what is it? I think Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are on Raw now, and Finn and them are on Raw. But the Latino World Order is on SmackDown, and Roman, the Bloodline, what remains of the Bloodline, is on SmackDown. So I think that because they're gonna like kind of help each other and attack.
What's that nigga's name?
Who?
Oh, Omos, not the African dude. Who's the Roman's cousin? He's in the
Solo.
World. Solo. That dude is nice. That's not
Yes,
Ricky.
he's
That's
really nice.
Umaga's son.
No, he's not Umaga's son. He's brothers. He's Rikishi's
Umaga's
son.
son.
He's brothers with. He's in real life. He's brothers with
The Usos.
Yeah, the Usos.
Oh, no, that's Umaga's son. I thought.
No, he's he's what's his face's son. He's Rikishi's son.
I thought he was Umaga's son.
Nah. He looks like Rikishi.
Shout out
If
to
you
Umaga
look-
getting
Umaga.
choked out by
he
a
looks
fucking
hella
rope.
like Rikishi.
Rikishi just looks like a black dude with straight hair.
I love Rikishi. Rikishi was like one of the ones when I went back and I watched old wrestling things.
When
Like
they
the one I love
when they
watching.
told Vince that he had to kiss someone's ass to be sorry, and then it was Trish Stratus, and he got all oh no, I don't want to do this, and then he went to kiss it, and then I don't remember who it was. They were like nope, and then Rikishi came down. He truffle shuffled down to the ring, and they made Vince eat his butt on live TV.
There's so was it
They
probably
used to do some real crazy shit.
'Cause-
They could get away with a lot.
Vince loves
They
cocks.
can't no more.
Do-rag Vince.
Durag. What's
just-
up, my nigga?
I just say to be fair, it's just like time and place, time in
The
the
Kurt
world.
Angle skits that happened in the Attitude Era.
The beastie.
Kurt
Kurt Angle and
cutting
Booker T beef.
Cutting like a 60-second promo about how nasty he wants to fuck Booker T's wife. Hilarious.
I want to have raw,
Hilarious.
primal
I think it-
bestiality
I
sex.
think it
He's like
ended-
foaming
Your
at the
wife.
mouth.
I think
He's
it
like the
ended
veins
when
popping.
I think it ended when JBL and Booker T
It
had a
ended-
beef.
I had to say it.
And then it just got really bad. And it was like, okay, guys, like
Do
you're
you
playing
remember
this
when
race thing a little
JBL
too
was at the
much.
border trying to catch Mexicans? Do you remember that?
Yes.
I remember that.
But
I remember
again,
that.
if you think about it, as soon as like they got
It was the USA deal.
yeah.
Yeah,
that
once they got
were
on
like-
national television, they couldn't do that no more.
Well, yes, because there's a lot of rules
That's
that have
dumb.
to follow.
No, that shit was raw.
But there's a lot of rules like you can't have like certain things, can't say certain things. So, like,
But I
it's
mean,
like
that
in-
like skits
in the
like that
business
that
of
were
doing
so
money.
out there when I was a kid is what gripped me to the storyline.
My favorite USA skit that they did was when the fucking what was it? The New Day. They made a time machine out of cardboard, and they put people in the time machine. They were putting each other in the time machine. And Kofi Kingston came out as Jamaican Kofi, and he started dancing. And then Big E looked at Xavier Woods and went, "Whose keyboard is this?" And he was like, "Oh, that's mine from home." And he went, "Why is it so sticky?" And he grabbed it, and he was like, "Stop it!" Or the rap battle.
The rap battle with the
When he
Usos,
said
that was
your
great.
boy's rated X, like Xavier Woods, because of the porn tape with Paige.
Listen, that's why I disagree about like, oh, the older guys were like, no, like the newer generation has so many good but underrated like storylines and just like good moments.
No, but it gets squandered because they had such a long period of like a drought of storylines.
Still can't
I
believe
don't
you
think
guys
they
don't
have
like
a drought. I feel like
Fandango.
They had a huge drought.
Why?
Fandango
Why would I
versus
love
Chris Jericho.
Fandango?
Fandango was amazing.
He
Like
I
not
could
like
not
he was
stand him.
he was not the best in the world by anything like that. But watching Fandango was like it like you hated it,
He really used
but it
to
was fun
dance
to
on
watch.
them niggas. Like he really used to dance on niggas.
When they started to push Santino Marella, that's when I turned off my television.
I loved
It wasn't
Santino
a
you know,
role.
they
so
really
much.
did used to hate women's wrestling though, because Santina Morella won the first ever women's Royal Rumble.
They put
Yeah, that shit
put a
was
wig on
hilarious.
it
It was just Santino in a wig with a beard still.
with the sock.
He beat the fuck out of Trish Stratus.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be completely honest. And that's another reason why I think that this new like where we are now is really good. Because like a lot of the women wrestlers are like really good, and like they're not just there to be like good looking centerpieces. They're like no, like we really do like fuck people up. Like
Yeah, because
Real-
either you
It's-
were a
But they
10
don't.
and they paraded your sexuality,
do.
or you were an 8 and you were getting slammed by the men, i.e. Lita.
yeah,
Sable didn't have to get slammed by men. No, because she had fucking big ass tits and was willing to wear like just pasties on live TV.
Or they would do those weird dominatrix storylines with like Beth Phoenix and shit.
because Beth was actually a good wrestler who was
She was
who was
a
in
dog.
at a wrong time.
Beth was
There's so many wrestlers that like if they were now they would be so
China, AJ Lee, Beth Phoenix,
And
Lita,
Lita.
they would all go crazy now.
amazing if they were in their prime.
If AJ
I
Lee
don't know,
came
because-
back now, or Paige even,
Different. Different.
Paige saved that division, low key. Because her and AJ's beef like made it so like okay, women's wrestling can actually be
well,
like
but
not gross and
to be
sexualized.
completely
When they can
fair,
actually try at the storylines and not just shake their ass and titties.
But well, a lot of that again wasn't really like how do you say the writer's fault. They're just doing what they're being told, and the way that
Yeah.
Durag Vince wanted to see it.
Red
yeah.
Vince wanted to
But,
but
show
like
show.
as soon as last like year or two, that Triple H has had, it's been amazing. Like it's been great storylines, great matches. It's like everything that you could want, he's delivered. The only thing that people are mad about, and I get it, is like, all right, Roman's had this title a little bit too long.
1,000 days.
I think title
Pass it
reigns
up.
in the WWE are just fucking stupid.
They're not.
Who
You're
it's
keeping track of
it's
the
a
days.
scripted reign.
You're
like,
keeping
it's
track
stupid.
of the days. It doesn't matter. You're keeping
reign
track
is-
of the
It
days.
doesn't mean anything.
It means you're the top guy, Mark. If they trusted you to hold that scripted title for 1,000 days, you didn't have to be okay.
like Brock.
It's not like a UFC champion holding the championship for 1,000 days.
No one's comparing it like that. No one is saying that's the same
No,
thing.
but the WWE pretends like it is. That's the funny part. That's all I'm saying. It's
they're
goofy.
keeping track of how long he's held the title.
Yeah, but they're acting like it's some groundbreaking history.
It is.
Like y'all didn't
Bruno
predetermine
Sammartino held the title for 8 years in WWF for a reason.
That's boring.
no,
It's
well,
not.
niggas loved it in the 80s.
Boo.
I just feel like
Boo.
I feel like you just don't. You gotta respect the history. Like it's
Boo.
the history and the people that's held that title before you. That means something.
It doesn't.
It does. It means a
No,
lot.
it means a lot to the writer who can't come up with a new idea.
No, it's not just the writers. It
What do
means
you
a lot
mean
to
by
the
it?
fans.
Mark's
idea.
really out here hating.
Holding
right
a
now.
title? What do you mean by that? What do you mean a new idea?
Like you can't like make them lose it
You
to
can,
keep things interesting. Shuffle it up a little bit.
but they do.
They
Like,
normally do.
like,
You didn't
that.
do it for 1,000 days.
Personally, I feel like the reign that I hated the most was the Brock Lesnar reign, because because you want to talk about someone who they just would not give the title to, would not take the title away from. It was Brock. He just could not lose.
And the way
would
that,
not lose.
the way that Brock lost it at the height of his reign was crazy, because what happened was Roman Reigns was getting his ass whooped the entire time. He hit one move on Brock. Seth Rollins came out with Money in the Bank, took the title from both of them, and then the next week on Raw, Brock Lesnar whooped his ass and took it back.
I don't think he did.
My
It was
favorite
like
title
a
reign-
week or a month. Brock got
I
it right
feel like
back.
It was longer than that.
It was like a month because Seth and Brock fought at the next pay-per-view.
No, they fought at because I think it happened at WrestleMania, and they were like they pushed it to SummerSlam, which is like what,
6
July,
months after.
August.
It's August.
Yeah. So like no, it happened. It happened like later because he wanted, because what is it? That night he wanted the title. He wanted the rematch. He was like, nah, I want my shit now. And everyone was like, oh my god, we're actually getting a fight on Monday Night Raw for a title. And then she came out. Oh, was it Stephanie came out? I was like, no, you're not doing that tonight. Then he grabbed the cameraman, who wasn't really a cameraman,
And he started whooping
and
people's
beating
asses.
the shit out of him.
That was fun though.
It was fun. It was a lot of
That
fun.
was fun.
Because she was like, "Wait, Brock, really? Don't hurt him. He's just a guy. He's our cameraman."
My favorite title reign is John Cena.
You're basic.
Which one? He's had like 1,000.
I was gonna say he's a 15-time world champion.
15 times.
15, and it's so goofy to say that because it means absolutely nothing. But
You're a bitch.
All right.
being a
You're a
WWE
bitch.
champion, it doesn't like.
It's okay, Mark. You weren't there for the spinner belt era. That's all that was.
I was.
I kind of.
I was
really
there
loved
the whole
spinner
time.
belt.
The spinner belt was goaded.
It
I
was.
love the new belt. I love the new belts. I don't like
Lame.
the new. I don't like the new.
Lame. It's just a
Championship belt?
fucking
Yeah, I don't like the
W.
new heavyweight championship
The
belt.
best belt of all time, I don't care what anyone says, it's literally just the WWE belt, but worn upside down for the M for the Miz.
Boo.
I
he was-
disagree with that.
When he was wearing it upside down, and he was the Miz was him. I'm not gonna lie. He used to talk cash money shit.
All right, on the subject
He
of
still does
talking
talk
cash money shit, Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman is the greatest dick writer of all time. Paul Heyman
Dude.
is doing Pornhub numbers.
He threw it back for
every
the Undertaker,
goddamn week.
Brock Lesnar,
CM Punk,
CM Punk. He was sucking a
Roman
lot of dicks.
Roman,
And Roman now, but again,
Curtis Axel.
Kurt Angle.
Curtis Axel was so bad that he
was-
became a Paul Heyman. Ryback was a Paul Heyman guy at one point for a little bit.
who is Jack Swagger's person?
Zeb Coulter.
Zeb Coulter.
Zeb Coulter was.
when
Zeb
he was
Coulter
the All-American.
was the most racist man to ever walk into
He'd
a WWE.
come out in like a fishing jacket.
To show that he was a true American.
Do you remember when the Boogeyman shoved worms in Paul Heyman's mouth?
No. I do
I'm
not.
saying he's done that to a
Yes.
lot of people.
That was funny. This is the first time I ever saw the Boogeyman. Like, he'd always come on this ring with the sack of worms and put it in the corner. And if he wins, he would always shove the worms in somebody's mouth.
Even if he didn't win, even the matches he wasn't involved in, he would just attack people and fed them worms.
But the fact that Paul Heyman is just so hated, and then I just got to watch him get worms shoved in his mouth
I
was
like
great.
Paul Heyman.
I do too. I really respect him because he's really fun to watch.
Paul Heyman coming out
he's entertaining.
as old boy Paul Bearer right after his death and fucking with the
Oh
Undertaker.
my God.
Before WrestleMania 29, he is.
I just want to say one thing. If the WWE could bring back anybody, I would need Enzo to come back.
He's a
Enzo,
diddler.
he beat that case. It was proven that he did not diddle, actually.
Really
Doesn't matter, it's
invested in
not
some
good for the
diddle cases
brand.
over here.
This dude loves diddlers. Deshaun Watson, R. Kelly, Enzo Amore. Are there any more diddlers that we
Oh,
need to
don't
know
forget about what's his name, Molly in the Champagne.
Yeah, Rick Ross.
Rick Ross didn't
Ross.
diddle nobody.
He just bragged about how he could. You like a lot of diddle-related things, and you really be on my dick.
Tyler's
Who
a
are-
male apologist.
Who are you? Who are you? Do we want
Why?
to?
I was just joking.
Do we want to run down your jacket?
I didn't do anything. I haven't diddled.
Mr. Boy Scout. We want to
Whoa,
talk about what you
hold
be
on.
talking
I
about.
was never a Boy Scout.
Man, the badges you have on your jacket about taking everything.
I coach a little league team. I'm cleared. I cleared my background check.
I clear one too. What? See, we could really break down. We really want to break down people's jacket and what people be talking.
Thanks
about.
for watching the Ohio Boys podcast.
Like, what are you talking about?
Talking about me. Fuck you.
Who can take more butt?
But in
I don't
terms-
talk about taking butt.
That's a Zay thing.
No, he just lets his fucking his mentors do it.
I didn't know. Who's the one talking about going on a Cosby show here? It was him. I didn't never say I was going to go to a
You're
Cosby
gonna
show.
go to the Cosmo show?
Yeah.
No, I brought it up. I was like,
No,
if he
this
came
nigga
here,
said-
would you go?
That nigga said he would go to a Cosby show.
Oh, I would go to a
Yeah, I would go to a Cosby show.
I get it.
What are you
Supporting
going to? Are
a
you going to a
diddler.
Kells concert? Exactly. Shut up. Exactly.
He peed on that girl.
I ain't
We
gonna
know
cap.
I don't
He
need.
beat
I
on
don't
that
want to
girl.
hear the slander.
R. Kelly best hit tour.
Shut up. And you're going
I'm
to
gonna
think
find.
come
about
on.
what
You
comedy
know how
special?
you know how many aunties about to be. Man, y'all got.
Can we hold on? Whoa. I got a question though. How did y'all feel about the Jack Harlow bar? Because I never brought that up.
What?
And he was talking about how he'd rather have 15-year-old girls in the front row than a bunch of dicks. Is that creepy?
It's bad
Kinda.
optics. It's bad optics.
What's the
It was-
bar?
it was on
What's
the Jack
word
Man.
for word?
He was saying like I'd rather have a whole bunch of little girls than dicks. Blah blah blah. Something. I don't remember the thing, but he like literally said like
I would
an
want
age.
to. I would want to hear the whole bar, but just off of what you said.
I'm gonna try and find it.
Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, he just wants a bunch of fucking. He just wants a bunch of fucking like little girls so he can diddle. No, I feel like all right. He'd rather have a big female audience, and especially if they're young females, that's gonna carry on. Because no offense, like what
Jack Harlow switches to pop punk and immediately diddles.
Did you guys see the video? You sent it in the chat. That Haley Williams reel, where
What
they were
Haley
like, did
Williams?
MGK bring back
I
pop
dissed
punk?
that.
Tyler's
I
Oh,
dissed
you
that.
said that.
I said this.
And then
yeah.
Haley Williams is like,
All I
does
was
anybody know who I am anymore?
Paramore's new album wouldn't have been what it was without MGK.
Shut up. They're legends. Before
Ooh,
MGK
Paramore?
even.
They were all right.
What?
MGK put Pop Pump on the Mac.
Shut up.
Niggas wasn't listening to Pop Punk.
We have an opening
Yeah,
on
and
the
that's a wrap
podcast.
for this episode.
He is the reviver. He kept it warm while they were gone.
Tyler, you
No.
can
That's all that
revive
was.
these nuts.
He kept it warm while they were gone, and now they're back, and hopefully
no.
they'll keep delivering.
Tyler, pop punk is kind of.
You know,
Just-
I thought Tyler was gonna spit on Kara this weekend because he said something about Kells, and she said Kells is MGK, and he was just like, "Bitch, I'll kill you."
Yeah.
Kells is R. Kelly.
I
She said Kells is MGK.
Yeah.
They call him Kells.
Well, he called himself Kells.
Well, if you go
If
by
you call
Kelly,
yourself,
I feel like most people who go by Kelly or Kelly something probably
Most people call him
short
MGK.
as Kells.
most people call him MGK.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I call him the Reviver. I call him God.
That's you.
Hey, listen, I call him Reviver. I'd never called him God. So
I'm not even a big. I'm not
I
even
just
an
want
MGK
to say.
fan.
I
I
just
just like
want to
making
say.
fun.
Can you take the MGK dildo out of your mouth, please, and come back to
Mark,
us?
if anything, it's in my butt. I'm still talking. I'm on my
Oh.
Paul Heyman bag with it.
I'm about to say for real, to be completely honest, I love the new Paramore album. I think it's probably one of the best albums I heard this year.
I gotta listen to
Not
it.
the best, but
I
one of
gotta
the best.
listen
It was like top 6, top
That's
7.
pop punk. Pop punk is never gonna blow your socks off. It's just pop punk.
That's a
Like
lie. I love pop punk.
what pop punk music
My
blows your
Chemical
socks
Romance, their first album with like the little with the fucking
off? That wasn't their first album.
whatever
Are
album
you talking
it
about the
was.
Black
First
Parade?
album is actually really good. It's better than a lot of other things in their discography, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But the
But
one
if you're
with
not
Black Parade.
16, are you jerking off to a pop punk song? No,
Yes.
probably not.
Yes, I
Uh,
am. Mark.
Yes, I listen to Beach Bunny and I think Beach Bunny is amazing.
But they're like
No, Mark. I'll
No,
spit
Mark, no,
on-
Mark.
I would hate to spit on you in your own home.
they're not.
They're not what, Mark? Okay.
They're amazing.
They're amazing. Like they're a good band and all, but like I wouldn't categorize them as just pop punk. They're a little more colored than that.
Colored.
I was gonna say, Mark, we're gonna bring back that descriptor.
Y'all are assholes. But I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
I
they
understand
have
what you're saying.
they have some more flavors
They have
in
more
their
flavor
recipe.
than just pop
Yeah, more
punk.
flavors. Colored.
What is wrong with you?
What are we talking about, Mark?
What is wrong with you?
What are you talking about? What are we talking
should-
about?
We
on
should,
the-
we
the-
should roll back the conversation what we were talking about 5 minutes ago
I'm not
while
gonna-
you were on blast and not me.
I'm not gonna cap with you. see, niggas like this. Like, yo, I'm under a microscope. I don't like that. I gotta put you back. He said he like R. Kelly. I'm just saying.
Mark
Like,
got
let's
the
talk
freedom.
about him.
Mark got on the freedom shirt and the
I
camo
didn't say
hat
R. Kelly.
backwards.
I didn't say I like R. Kelly. You said that.
Oh, Mark likes
You
Waylon Jennings.
tried to go after me
I am
about
a-
going to a Bill Cosby show, but then didn't deny saying you would go to a Kells concert. So back off.
I
me.
wouldn't deny it because I would go to R. Kelly show. There'd be a lot of
Okay,
fine
so
aunties
don't-
at that R. Kelly show.
Don't throw stones in glass
I
buildings.
hope he would come out on stage in the jumpsuit.
And he'd
Joe
tear,
Exotic.
he'd tear that bitch off.
Probably.
And he would be free, and niggas would like, oh my God, Kels, I love you.
He should
Bad body
remix.
roll.
He should remix Purple Rain.
I don't want that.
Yellow rain. Yellow rain.
Golden Rain.
I'm with it. R. Kelly went gold. R. Kelly's fans went gold. That's how good he was.
Hey, I know we threw around a lot of piss names this weekend.
Yeah.
But if there ever was the piss monster, it has to
It's
be R. Kelly.
Robert Kelly.
You guys gave out piss nicknames and none of them were Kells related.
No.
Wow, what
the
a missed
big
opportunity.
pisser,
The
piss
Piss
monster, the
Piss
piss wizard, or the pisser.
I'm not gonna cap with you. I can get one name. I'm proud of myself. I
Wait,
dodged
why
that.
did we change it? You just
What?
been the wizard.
We said that earlier, but I like having the word piss in it.
But it could be
I
piss
avoided.
wizard.
Wizard.
I avoided everything. They could have called me something about Kels. They didn't do it, so I love it.
You guys are too hammered. You missed that
love-
opportunity.
I love Kels.
Okay, well, we'll
What was that?
retroactively start calling Tyler like the piss golem or something like that.
The gargoyle of piss.
Gargoyle. Listen, I don't love R. Kelly the person because he's done very fucked up things. But his
You love
music
R.
is
Kelly
good.
the singer.
I love his music.
I just want you to know that
The
same man,
music.
the same man that made the remix to Ignition was pissing on girls. Tyler.
He was. You're not wrong.
She loves that song.
White people love R. Kelly.
They,
I just think it's
when
crazy.
the remix to Ignition comes on
I really just think it's
and
crazy
Mama's
that,
rolling
like,
that body, got every man to hear
Tyler,
wishing.
Tyler be
Right.
defending R. Kelly the way that Riley was doing in the Boondocks. That girl was not little. I'm little. Gary Coleman is little.
Oh, I love the Buddha.
I'm just saying, if somebody started pissing, I'm not gonna sit there. I'm gonna move out the way.
Oh my
All
God.
right, let's wrap this up, boys.
Hey, listen. I
On
just,
that note,
just want to say, make sure you again follow us on YouTube and
subscribe.
subscribe.
Don't let
Re-
musicians piss on you if you're underage.
Don't.
No,
Don't fuck
Don't
it
be
up for
letting
the rest of
musicians.
us.
Hey, don't get Bill Cosby. Don't get Kells. Don't get
You
Michael
can't-
Jackson.
I just want to say this: you can't control if you get Bill Cosby. It's legit.
Watch your drink. If they're coming
I-
over here,
Tyler, I'm
Shaquille
wishing
O'Neal
them
slam
well.
dunking roofies.
I'm
I
wishing
hope
them well.
I hope no one Bill Cosby you. I say that.
Okay, Good.
Make sure you follow us on Instagram and YouTube at the
OBP
same name,
Fest.
Ohio Boys Productions. Make sure you buy a ticket for OBP Fest, July 22nd.
We're putting Tyler in the wedgie machine, so come
One
out.
ticket nut, baby.
We
Have a
love
good
you.
one.
We love you. Bye.
Peace.